One of my favorite things to do on a Sunday is to read the newspaper, or I might grab a stack of magazines and catch up on the latest Hollywood gossip or the newest fashion tips. But not everyone has access to the printed page due to blindness or another physical handicap. Well, one local radio station is helping their listeners keep current on local and national events, as well as anything from clipping grocery coupons to travel tips. Here in Akron, WCRS is bringing the world into the living rooms of their listeners as democracy speaks.
We bring them news, information that you can't usually get on a commercial radio or television because you only get 7 minutes of news. And it started as a news type service, just reading the newspapers. And we have all expanded our services. And what we do is we keep them informed so they can be an integral part of their community and be able to keep up on community events, keep up on what's happening in the world, but more importantly, broadening their horizons. Many of the people in our area here are homebound, and this gives them an opportunity to hear the horoscopes in the newspaper. We do the death notices, which is a very big thing. We do grocery ads, and you can't get grocery ads anywhere else. Plus, we give them specialized programming, and we do books and magazines. My main objective is to make sure that everyone have the information and news that they need, like you or I can get. We can turn on the TV, we get it. They can't. They're not going to turn on the TV and get the grocery ads. And they do eat, they do shop, you know. And this is just something I feel very strongly is very important to these people. It's a whole segment of their life that's gone if you don't have the ability to turn a newspaper, or you're elderly and you've read the newspaper your whole life, and now your eyes are just too tired to read it. So why can you not hear the editorials and the grocery ads and the comics and the sports? Yeah, I just feel it's very important. News is very important. I think it is to these folks too.
And I love old-time radio shows because when I listen to old-time radio shows, before I went blind, I used to go to movies all the time, and I lived in the movie houses. During the summer, I would go every day to the movies. Well, to me, the old-time radio shows is like a theater of the mind, and I enjoy them very, very much. I definitely miss it, but since we have this radio service here, it helps an awful lot. I mean, the thing of it is I'm blind, so I got to accept what I am, and I got to do the best of what I got. And thank God for the radio here. It helps a whole lot.
I formed such great friendships here, and our volunteers have just stayed with us for such a long time that they've actually become practically a part of my family. I have pictures here of volunteers' grandchildren, you know, and it's great. I love the interaction. I love what I do, and I have a great staff, and you know, we have a good time here for our volunteers and our people, and our volunteers are the main part of our service.
Without the tireless dedication of more than 100 volunteers here at WCRS, this award-winning radio station would not be possible. It's easy to see why there is such a sense of community. Now let's head back to the Hirsch Room.